just wanted to get out here real quick. Forgive me with the noise music. Hopefully it's not too loud. But just wanted to get out here real quick to just kind of do a little bit of a tour or a narrative of the traffic here in Manila. Where we're at, it's not as bad, but we're not in Metro Manila, downtown Manila, where traffic is bumper to bumper all the time. We're heading to Las Pinas City Hall, and as you can see, it's raining. So this is a two-way street, one way or two-lane street, one way going one way, and obviously one lane going one way. You can see the lines are barely visible on the middle of the road, but that doesn't really matter, as you will see. So cut to another scene. Nothing was really happening, but you share the road with everybody, and I mean everybody. You see this jeepney up here. That's the jeepney up front there. They are the public transportation. Costs 11 to 20 pesos to get to wherever you're going, and they pretty much don't have stops. They will stop anywhere, and when I mean stop anywhere, just like this here, they stop whenever they're being held. Well, in this case, this box truck was making a U-turn, which they do. So the jeepneys will. By the way, this is the security, not the armored cars. I didn't get a good look at it, but the armored trucks in the Philippines. So the jeepneys will get off with a wave down by somebody. They will stop and pick them up. They won't pull over. They'll stop, and this jeepney can literally be told, "Hey, stop right here, 50 feet from where it last stopped," and he will stop again, and they'll drop him off again. Grab driver in front of us, grab delivery guys, basically for food, like Uber Eats food. They can also buy stuff for you. But yeah. So as we continue to go along here, this guy, see this? Ooh, just right into the second lane. It's a game of chicken out here in the Philippines, basically. You just dare somebody to hit you, and for the most part, traffic is going so slow that they do yield a lot of times. And if you're an American and you're not used to people honking at you, you better get used to it if you're here in the Philippines. If you decide you want to drive out here, get used to the honking, get used to being literally inches away from the other driver, and get used to 4 or 5 lanes on a 3-lane road, and sharing the road with everybody. Over here on the right hand side is a tricycle. As you see here, jeepneys will stop anywhere, and the people will get off with little regard for their safety. They don't look to see if another car is coming, a vehicle is coming. Luckily we didn't kill him. So right turn here. We are going over a bridge, sharing the road. Once again, I dare you to hit me. I don't care. And I don't know what kind of insurance they have where they can sue and get money. I don't think they do. So they're literally taking their lives in their own hands for no reason. Making a left turn, not us, but him. So here we go again, sharing the road. This vendor, he's got this cart, empty cart, and he knows we're behind us, and kind of don't blame him. But now, there, boom, he could have moved over to the side. Does he? No, asshole. Just kidding. But seriously, he was an asshole for not moving over. So we finally get past him, and a woman here with no helmet. I think it's the law to ride if you're going to ride a motorcycle, you're supposed to wear a helmet. Whether you wear it properly or what kind of a helmet does not matter, as long as you have some type of protection on your head. You should see some of the stuff that I see these guys wearing. There you go, 2-lane highway, 1 way each side. So again, a game of chicken. And she's gonna make a left turn. There's no yielding. You just go, and hopefully the person in front of you or the person coming the opposite direction doesn't kill you. This is a bit of a traffic jam. You have this 2-lane street, and then this guy's coming on that way. So kind of got to negotiate, like, who's gonna go, who's gonna let us go, and a lot of times they figure it out somehow, or it's a big old hassle. It's a 2-lane highway and everything, 2-lane street, and everything on the right side is covered, is blocked. So basically makes it a 1-lane, 2-direction street. The tricycles out here. The tricycles are very small. It's hard for me. It's not hard, but it's not easy for me to get in and out. My girlfriend and I barely fit in one, and when we get groceries, I just end up sitting behind the driver. So we are going to someone's house to pick up some documentation, and we're pulling over here on the left hand side. So,
the house of the owner? Which one? Oh, the owner of the one that we're trying to get by.
Yep.
What's my dog?
If you're paying attention, I did say the owner of the house that we're trying to buy. Sorry, I have a cough, and it's been pretty bad. Not terribly bad, but so here we go. We're going back the opposite direction. This time we have most of the straightaway. Again, these streets are tiny, and people are just all over. Vendors are literally halfway into the street, and they sell everything from food to vegetables and everything you can think of. So here we go. Share the road once again. Yeah. Vegetables, see on the left side, fruit and vegetables. Keep on going. This is a residential neighborhood too, but people tend to make businesses from the residential residences. Residential residences, does that make sense? Hopefully you can hear me. It's not too terribly loud, or the background. I'm sure it is. I gotta figure out how to lower the background music. Share the road once again. Basketball, NBA basketball is very big here. Whenever you see people wearing sports stuff, it's always basketball teams, NBA basketball teams, or Raider gear. So Raiders gear. You do see an occasional Miami, San Francisco jersey, but if you see any NFL stuff, it's usually going to be Raiders. They're all over the place. Here we go. Oh, so this street here is a one-way street, and at first I thought our driver, Mars, was trying to make a left turn there. So actually earlier someone told him, this is the one-way street, you can't go that way, sir. So I was surprised when he started going this way, but he just went in there to do a 3-point turn, and we are off again. Yeah. He asked me if I want to drive in the Philippines, and I said, no, I don't think so. I come from a land of laws and regulations, and people actually abide by them, or else I get checked. You honk at me for no reason, you cut me off for no reason, we're gonna have a problem, right, Americans? Right. Not here in the Philippines. Everyone honks, everyone cuts everybody off. You give an inch, they will take that inch and take a foot. So literally, but everyone's used to it. No one, I haven't seen any road rage. Our taxi driver, everybody got road rage, but not towards the other driver. He was raging in the car. Here's a river. I don't know what the name of the river is, but it doesn't smell very good. It's very polluted. It doesn't smell good. There's garbage in there. Little beautification, Manila, and I think you bring a whole lot more tourists around. I understand you're a poor country, but with all the Chinese building condos up here, should use some of that money that they're bringing in to beautify the rest of Manila, right? So here is a major street. We have a stoplight, but the cross traffic does not. But if you sit there and wait for it to get clear, you will be waiting there forever. So what you do is you kind of inch your way into the intersection, and then people start stopping and going, and then you just go. It is what it is, people. There's no you inch your way through. You see people making U-turns out here. They don't wait for right away or for traffic to clear. They go. It's go time. And one thing I do see a lot more of, with developing countries, you see this more of that driver on the right-hand side is pretty obese. The obesity rate here in the Philippines obviously isn't as huge as in America. We're a land of abundance, but there is a lot of food here. There's no going without food. If you're hungry, you can eat. So a lot more and more obesity in this country. Obviously not as much as in the United States, but I think you're looking at probably about 15 to maybe 10 to 15% obesity rate. Out here they're building that right-hand side, 88 Square. They're building a new, I'm not sure what they're building, the shopping center. So we're turning back into our street. Our little town. There we go. Our main drag. There's always a lot of activity out here. For like a really small street, there's a lot of activity. There's always people out here selling stuff. See over here on the right hand side, pointing, there's a little road there, street. That's where we go. And walking out here, we walk our way to the mall, SM Sukat Mall. This is the way we go. And over here on the left hand side, there's a gas station and a little convenience store. So this guy waiting at the light, you going right? Oh, nope. See, you wait long. You think long, you wait wrong, buddy. She'll win. And like I said, turn when you can. The rain's really coming down now, and but it doesn't stop these scooter and motorcyclists to go on their way. It's their only mode of transportation for a good chunk of Philippines here. So what do? They don webbed here, ponchos and plastics and everything, and hey, gotta go, we gotta go. So we're making a left turn here. This one, it was not as treacherous. Traffic wasn't so bad. So we were able to, but see, here you go, boom. You can't tell, but you just cut off that person. Alright, continue. Sorry about that. Was interrupted to eat dinner, but you see it's raining and pretty empty street, so not sure why I was recording this here. Maybe just to show the rain. Kind of weird. You got these giant billboards of people selling condos, and here you are, more motorcycle riders and bicyclists that are just bicycling around. They probably got caught in the rain. Maybe not. We'll see. So making a left turn up here, and there you go. That car just pulled out. Didn't even look. It really is a lot more treacherous than it looks. So here we are, more motorcyclists on the left hand side there. And the rain is coming down. A lot of people do have cars. A lot of them are late model cars too, but not the models that we're used to. Not the Accord, Civics, etc. They do have Ford Rangers, which is pretty prevalent. But and here we go. That is a basketball court that each barangay has. Its basketball court for people to play basketball, obviously, and do other sports like volleyball. And I guess if they have parties, big barangay party, they would have them there too. And here is a security guard who's kind of directing traffic for this road. This is the Riverway thoroughfare. Not even a thoroughfare, just a road, but two people can't really get into this area, so he's waving them through, and we are allowed to go. Right turn here, 100 meters. That's a private community. Gated, that's the gated community. And here on this little highway street, this little roadway, there's signs that say no bicycles, no motorcycles, and no tricycles. But what do they have here? These signs, these yellow signs coming up. Well, you can't see it, but it says no motorcycles, no tricycles, and no bicycles. But you saw the motorcycle on the left-hand side. And they're all over the place, so they probably meant it in the beginning. Oh, and if you wanted a massage, $300 massage, or 300 peso massage, it comes to your house. 1 in the afternoon till 1 in the morning. So I don't know what kind of massage that is. I'm not gonna make any assumptions. 300 pesos isn't bad, a little over $5. And with a tip, you're probably paying $10. So trucks, trucks, box trucks, motorcycles, and jeepneys, tricycles, and there are pedicabs too. Pedicabs mean like the tricycles, except they are they're with a BMX bike, and not like a brand new BMX bike, something that's just barely being held together with rubber bands and secret glue. And those people right there, they almost got ran over, and you didn't see there, but the gal had a big huge smile. I guess that's a look when death looks you in the face. That's all you can do is smile. They probably wouldn't have died, but they would have got hit definitely if they were lucky. Right hand turn, convenience, salon and spa, open 24/7. And these trikes over here in this little part of town of barangay, they're yellow. At least this car is yellow. So each barangay has, I guess, the way of showing like, hey, this is for your. Oh, that's it. All right. Well, that was it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and like, subscribe, and see you again.